So let's find out what all 50 states are best and worst at. And I'm a little skeptical here because I feel like they're gonna have to pull out some really weird stuff to hit some of the smaller places like Rhode Island. What could Rhode Island possibly be best at? They're best at being tiny, that's for sure. I've got nothing against you, Rhode Island. You're just like the first place that popped in my head. Okay, Alabama, best at college football. I should have known that. Roll Tide. Okay, that is kind of an easy one. And worst at high infantry. Wait, what? However, the state definitely isn't scoring any points when it comes to healthcare for. High. Oh my god, that says infant. I said infantry. I have been doing way too many like strategy games. Like infantry for some reason don't do well here. This doesn't make any sense. Do we have like land battles going down in Alabama? Okay, that's weird. 9.1, and that's kind of funny because I was born there, so I got kind of lucky, man. I guess I dodged a bullet from infantry. Alaska, the best at the great outdoors. How are you gonna give something just the great outdoors? It's best at hiking, biking, canoeing, so this might be some opinions right here. Alaska is the state with the highest percentage of land set aside as national parks. Okay, it's tied with Arizona. All right, I guess that counts. Whoa, now that did a little turn for the worse there. Wasn't expecting to get all depressed. Okay, thanks for diagnosing me with depression after reading this stat, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna make. Okay, let's not move to Alaska. Arizona, best sunshine. So Florida may be the official sunshine state, but Arizona is the sunniest state. In fact, okay, Yuma is the sunniest place in the whole world. 90% chance of sun every day. That actually doesn't even sound fun, honestly. Worst teacher turnover rate. I'm assuming that's the rate, but the forecast. Okay, why is that? So it is the worst state for teachers thanks to high turnover and teacher to student ratios. All right, definitely. Well, I was never going to be a teacher in the first place, but I guess I'm not going to Arizona after that. I've actually kind of wanted to retire as a teacher. I'll teach about YouTube things. Teach you how to get your channel demonetized. Arkansas, duck hunting. They've got the best duck hunting. Worst divorce. Oh yeah, that's great. Maybe because the duck hunting is so fun and fantastic, like people were just like, you know what, this isn't worth it anymore. Like, I'm just gonna go hunting. I don't want to come back to my terrible Karen wife. Residents of the natural state may want to start prioritizing their marriages over mallards. Wow. Divorce rate of 23 divorces per 1,000 people. So per 500, why wouldn't you say like per 500 marriages, 23 get divorced? Is that right? That doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. Is that not right? California, diversity. What? Out of everything? There's gotta be something there's other things. Okay, California's, that's so random to, okay. I didn't think about that, but like for some of the bigger states that have probably a couple things that you could put here, like it is gonna be interesting to see where they rank. Like what is Florida best at, New York? Worst quality of life, for reals. However, it is also accused of having the worst quality of life. Okay, so how, this is starting to get a little opinion based, isn't it? Possibly because of community and air pollution. I mean, yeah, probably. I can see that. Colorado, best at being active. Worst drug overdose. I should not be laughing at this, but this is like kind of funny because it's like something that's really happy and then it gets really negative very fast. Why is that? What are they doing over here? Oh, okay, that explains some stuff. But it's the most physically active state at the same time. Maybe they're physically active because they're like, you know, shooting up. Well, no, I don't think you do that with the, okay. Connecticut, best at making money. I've never heard of that before. Hey, must be the money. That's giving Connecticut such a good reputation because it's not the roads, that's for sure. Connecticut has the highest per, oh, okay, average income. Average income, that's okay. Public roads are bad though, but over half of the state's 21,000 miles of public road are in poor condition. Now you're switching it on me. Delaware, for some reason, has their worst thing first. Okay, partying first is the worst at nightlife. First is the worst at nightlife. All right, well, I'm not going to Delaware, I guess then. Small town atmosphere, so they're good at small town atmospheres. I don't know if I care that much. This looks really nice though, to be honest. It looks beautiful. Florida, what are they? Best at vacationing? I guess I figured that. After all, yeah, it has Disney World, beautiful beaches, Everglades. Whoa! Whoa! Again, just like out of nowhere. You gotta like, I don't know, dealing with highest rate. Oh my goodness. I feel like I need to be like prefaced. I get really happy and then I'm getting like shoved back down. This is an emotional roller coaster. Georgia, best at growing onions. Wow, Georgia, that is actually kind of like really a sad stat. Like out of everything. Good, hey. Onions, yes, woo, you're good at that. Worst at flu prevention. Georgians should be using some of those onions in one of these natural flu remedies. Most severe level of influenza in the United States, wow. Hawaii, best beaches. Now, I mean, isn't that, really? Best beaches over Florida and California? Among the 33 miles of swimming beaches surrounded by the islands, okay, yeah, I guess it's voted the best beaches. I guess it would be voted for that. But worse for sleeping. Hawaiian adults must be spending all their time at the beach instead of at night. 43% of Hawaiians get less than 7 hours. Hey, that's me. That is totally me. If you want to invite me, I could be, invite me to be a Hawaiian. I'll move over there. Just give me a free place to stay. I ain't gonna sleep. It's all good. Idaho is best at home ownership. So I guess a lot of people have homes over here. Worst at cyberbullying. How do you... Just close your eyes. So they're great at like owning homes and putting computers into those homes, but you're gonna get bullied. They're gonna really bully the hell out of you. Illinois, pumpkins. You're best at pumpkins. Again, it's kind of like Georgia and onions. Like pumpkins, okay, Illinois. All those pumpkin flavored treats. Oh, is this where the lattes come from? 95% of all pumpkins come from Illinois. That's crazy. Worst at bug bites. So maybe it has something to do with the pumpkins. I'm sure bugs love pumpkins. Oh, West Nile and tick. Oh, Lyme's disease. Jeez. Okay, now I'm kind of terrified to go to Illinois. Indiana, best at renting. For a second, I thought it said ranting. They're angry, but I guess not. Okay, so they're best for renters, and that is pretty affordable. I like that. Dang, that's low. Worst for pollution. As long as you don't breathe too deeply in your new place, you'll be fine. That's fine. Just don't breathe the air. Come on over and rent some houses, though. Iowa. Okay, so home buyers may want to add Iowa as their list of possible locations. I guess it's most affordable housing. I guess that makes sense. Building bridges. Iowa is the worst at building bridges. 5,000 of which have been deemed structurally deficient by American road. Dang, that's actually terrifying. Iowa, you gotta get on that. Kansas, best at roads. So there you go. Maybe you and who was that? Jeez, I can't remember now. Was it Delaware? No. Connecticut. Maybe Connecticut. You guys need a mate. Okay, well there you go. Kansas has some of the least amount of poor roadways in the nation. Worst at human trafficking. I'm wondering if these nice roads have something to do with that. Is anyone else feeling like there's some sort of correlation between some of the best and worst? That is terrible, though. That is, I didn't even know that fact. Randomly, Kansas. What are you guys doing, Kansas? Okay, that's obvious. Kentucky is best at fried chicken. Really? That's some low-hanging fruit. You should have put something else up here. Worst at lung cancer rates. I just don't even know what to say. Its residents may be enjoying it for, okay, so you can enjoy the cancer, or wait, you can enjoy the chicken and the cancer. Maybe it makes the chicken taste better. Louisiana, I'm just gonna say food. Best at dating. The people in Louisiana are mostly single and ready to, yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea though, because Mardi Gras is gonna come around and things are gonna get wild. Worst, stress. Really? Stress. Honestly, this isn't even that bad. I'm going to Louisiana. That's not bad at all. It's kind of like Hawaii. It's like, this is actually kind of a list of where you should move to just because this is the worst you got. Oh, high levels of poverty, crime, and, oh, okay, just watch that part. Maine, okay, what? Best at owning dogs, but worst at Lyme disease. Why is that a thing? Oh my goodness, dogs carry Lyme disease? Or it's because they carry ticks, right? Maybe that's it. Maryland, best at making millionaires. Now that is a really attractive thing to be good at. Worst at bed bugs. Oh, that's not fun. Maybe millionaires have like a weird like fetish, like they like bed bugs, so they intentionally pour it in there because they're just weird and they're millionaires, so it just begins to spread. That's my weird theory anyways. I'm trying to find a correlation between all these things. I don't know if it's working. Massachusetts, best being healthy. Hawaii was not the country's healthiest state. It was replaced by Massachusetts. Oh, low obesity rate. And also most mental health providers per population. Okay, just check one of those out when I get over there. I could use it. Worst traffic. Oh, I beg to differ. I would beg to differ. Californian, here, I don't know. Michigan, best at golfing. I still haven't gone golfing yet, but I really want to. Worst at identity theft. Oh, it's probably old people, huh? Michigan have old people? A lot of them? I guess it would, because don't old people like golfing too? With over 15,000 reports case last year, the majority related to government documents or yeah, the boomers, they're getting confused. Minnesota, best credit scores. Oh man, average is 709. Damn, 709? What the hell? I need to go to Minnesota. Worst winters. I could see that. I heard, well, yeah, it makes sense. I heard North Dakota is a little bit colder though at times on average. Some parts getting over 170 inches of snow every year. Dang, that's scary. I was gonna say best at like your accents. I like your accents. Minnesota. Mississippi. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. Cheap living. Okay, yeah, but that comes with its negatives, which is, whoa, women's health. Okay, that was not what I expected. Women's health, but it clearly isn't going to, why, highest rate of, oh, dang, okay. Interesting, Mississippi. Misery, or Missouri. I need to say it because people always, it's not Missouri. Giving to charity. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I feel bad. Worst, drug. Didn't we already see, wait, we already saw one for sure, but the amount of money, okay, why, it's number one, okay, so this is just in general, I guess, all of them within the family tree. Montana is best at raising kittens. Cat lovers love Montana, that's nice. Montana's like got probably a nice place for kittens, maybe, I don't know, they got coyotes too there, right? Wolves and bears. Worst internet access, man, honestly, we've seen a lot of worse things today, but this is probably my number one worst thing. If that is the worst, like in hindsight, outside of first world problems, that's pretty good. Nebraska, graduating high school. Very nice, Nebraska. Worst road rage. Now, how would this not also be from, what was that, Massachusetts? Okay, but they must not teach good driving skills. I see. Interesting. Wow, 93% graduate high school. That is pretty good, I guess. Wait, 93%? What are the other states at if they're less than 93? Are people in the 70s? Nevada, best rock climbing. I thought it would be probably like best gambling, but Nevada's got worst public schools? What? It's been dubbed the worst in the entire country thanks to a lack of funding, poor test scores, and second lowest graduation rate. Wow. Well, hey, you always drop out and become a rock climber, do some free soloing. New Hampshire, high college tuition. Oh, they put the worst first. You can't throw me off like that. Okay, so student debt, I see, but best at low unemployment rate. How are those things two correlate? Those seem like they'd be the exact opposite. You can't have one and the other. Fortunately, they should be able to pay off those hefty, oh, yes, you can. Okay, so you have a lot of debt, but you can get a job. You're gonna be $100,000 in debt, but you'll pay it off when you die. Jersey, best diners. I love diners, so I actually would be really down for this. Diner capital of the world? I've never heard that. Worst property taxes. Jersey, but they're paying a hefty price for those diners, I guess, with a whopping average of $8,000 compared to the national, dang, that's way above the national average. That's probably why they hate everyone. New Mexico, most doctorate degrees. Really? New Mexico? Wouldn't think that. Worst at car thefts. Oh man. You know, I thought this was gonna be like best TV tourism, Breaking Bad. That's the only thing I know about New Mexico. For the second year in a row, the state has been guilty of the highest rate of stolen cars. New Mexico, come on now. GTA, just play the game. New York, best bagels. Oh, I thought those were donuts for a second. I was way more excited. Worst at food safety. That is great. Best at food, but worst at food safety. That's why it's so good though. North Carolina, best millennial living. Wow. I guess because of the schools here. Maybe that's why. I don't know. And, oh, that is scary. Okay, those two definitely correlate. North Dakota, best at saving money. That is really, really random. Worst at binge drink out of everywhere? North Dakota is the booziest state with almost 25% of adults drinking excessively. Dang! A quarter. Man, oh, that's why they show the quarter right here. Ohio is best at deciding elections. Yeah, they've been right every single time, right? Or almost every single time since 1896, except in 1944 and 1960. Not bad, guys. Worst job creation, though. Too bad. Okay, that's probably bad. Oklahoma, best barbecue. Okay, you're gonna make a lot of Texans probably mad about that, but we'll see. Worst for walking. Wow. Well, you don't have to walk that much to get to barbecues. With fast traffic and the lack of sidewalks, there's definitely some steps that need to be taken. Okay, that's not good, Oklahoma. Oregon's best for brewing beer, but worst rate of, wow. Okay, that is pretty high. Pennsylvania, best for hunting. Would have never guessed Pennsylvania, to be honest, for hunting. Figured to be one of those middle states. Worst gas tax. Spending at the pump. Oh, they suffered the highest gasoline taxes? That sucks. Rhode Island, let's see what they were good and bad at. They're best at donuts. Wow, I love okay, Rhode Island, I love you. I shouldn't have shit on you. Worst depression rates. Hey, I got that and I'm doing fine. Funny enough, man, Rhode Island might have one of my, probably my top favorite best and worst things. It doesn't seem too bad for me. South Carolina, best at sweet tea. I do like sweet tea. That makes sense. Worst at DUI rates. What are they slipping in that sweet tea? South Dakota, best for retirement. Really? South Dakota, again, I'm just questioning this. Where's your stats? Where's your facts? I think they're just saying this. I don't see any sort of like voting even that puts them here. Child mortality. Now, we already had infant. What's the, oh, child is different from infant. True, okay. Tennessee, fast Wi-Fi. Woo, they must got that Google Fiber, huh? Wait, do they? I thought that was like Kansas or something. Child obesity rates, dang. That definitely correlates. Fortnite, man, Fortnite. More like fork, knife. Am I right?
I have depression.
I'm just kidding. Okay, Texas starting businesses. I could totally see that, yes. But worse, dental health. Whoa. Why? I never knew that. I need to like go back to Texas and check out their mouths. That sounds weird. Utah, low student debt. Okay, cool. Worst workplace what? Oh, triggered. Vermont's best at being happy. This is just like vague. Because the happiest state in the country isn't consuming too much happy meal. Can you give me some facts on this though? Worst at fast food restaurants. I see they're not eating too many happy meals, so they're eating good in Vermont. Virginia, best at patriotism. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. Worst at speeding tickets. Ooh, speeding tickets, the maximum is $2,500. No, thank you. Lock me up. I'm going to jail. I'm not paying $2,500. Washington, best biking. I could see that. It seems like a very bike friendly, probably like Seattle. Worst air quality. You can bike, but it ain't gonna go so well. It's because of how the smoke from California's wildfires carry up the coast. That's terrible. We're responsible. I'm sorry. West Virginia, best pizza. Pizza. I don't know why I put that accent on. I really apologize. Forget New York or Chicago. West Virginia is the spot, according to a study. One study. Okay. Worst smoking. Didn't we already see this? We've seen a lot of this stuff. Wisconsin, best at raising a family. Worst at okay. Again with one of these. Wisconsin. I would not expect Wisconsin to do that. But then again, I don't really know much about Wisconsin besides cheeseheads. Wyoming, avoiding crowds. They're best at, oh, because there's no one there. Yeah, I think my former city had more population in it than the entire state of Wyoming, and I never forgot that fact. Worst at technology jobs. Yeah, well, there's no one there. There's probably worst at all those things. There's no jobs because no one's there. After seeing this list, let me know down below which state you'd like to move to, or maybe which state you would definitely not want to move to, because maybe that best thing isn't so hot for you, and that worst is like really bad. I like Rhode Island. Maybe I need to move to Rhode Island. I'm really sorry about that. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thank you to the February patrons: Bob, Riley Adams, Mayonnaise Incorporated, Seth A, Tyler Beach, Vinnie Chang, Pelovski, BallinLikeStalin, BirthdayDaddy, Millatime, Sleeper56, Alfonso M6, Pizza, Maxy G, SwissAargau, Elijah Senpai, and Elphie C.